Okay, we are in the part six actually of things to consider when buying a home. And what we're going to do in part six here is we're going to go over some tips for buyers in today's housing market. It's clear the 2022 housing market has been defined by higher mortgage rates. If you're thinking of buying a home, here are a few things that can help you prepare for your purchase in the winter of 2023. First of all, get pre-approved. Let me tell you something that happens regularly with my customers. Customers call me, they say, Josh, we can do this much money down. We want our house payments to be in this area, in this, this range. We want to be under $1,200 a month, or we want to be under $2,200 a month. And so I run for them and do all kinds of work and get them pre-approved. And I say to them, okay, you can buy up to $220,000 and it's going to hit your target. And inevitably, happens all the time, customers come back to me and they say, Josh, we just can't find anything for X. We can't find anything for 99,000. We can't find anything for 185. We can't find anything for 250. Can you get us a little bit more? And I say, well, sure, let's talk about, we go back through their down payment options, we go back through their different numbers, and we move up their pre-approval. Let me just tell you up front, the first thing you should do is let's push the limits, figure out your top range, where you're comfortable, and where you're really comfortable. Let's go ahead and get your pre-approval up there towards your top range. And I say let's do that because I want you to know up front how high you can go. And then start pulling yourself back to where you're more comfortable and to where is a wiser position for you to be in. But first of all, let's get pre-approved. If you're planning to buy a home this year, one of the first steps is getting pre-approved for a mortgage. As part of the pre-approval process, a lender will look at your finances. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to help you. I'm going to look at your finance, determine what we can loan you. From there, we'll figure out and understand your true price range and how much money you can borrow in a higher mortgage rate environment. That'll make it easier when you set out to search for homes because you'll know the overall numbers. What I'm going to do, first thing I'm going to do is we're going to look at your interest rate today. Let's say that your interest rate today is 6.125. Well, I'm going to pre-approve you and see how much you could purchase at 6.375. That way, if rates were to move up while you're shopping, you're going to be safe. You're still going to know that the numbers work. So when I run your numbers, I'm going to run them about a half a point, maybe a quarter a point, half a point higher than they would be right at the moment. Now, one of the things that we can do is we can get you 90 days rate secured. So I can put a cap on your rate. If interest rates go up 12%, you're going to be capped at that cap rate. So let's get you pre-approved. Let's get you a 90 days to shop and get you you say, Josh, I'm probably not going to be buying for 3 or 4, maybe 5 months. Okay, that's fine. Let's get you pre-approved now. Let's get that 90-day rate secured thing set, because once you start shopping, you might see 3 that you think, I don't really want this sitting with me. And then one comes on the market and you're like, I want this one. I gotta have this one. And if your ducks aren't in a row, you might miss it while you're trying to get your ducks in a row. So let's get your ducks in a row now. Let's get you ready. All you'll have to do is just once a month, just send me a new pay stub to make sure we're keeping everything's fresh. A new pay stub, we'll need a new bank statement, but we can do everything we can to make sure things are all ready and you're ready to roll when you're ready. Or when you find that property. Expand your search. If you're looking to be in Hickory, you might want to look in Newton and Conover as well. You might want to, let's say you're wanting to be in a certain spot of Charlotte, then also look a little bit outside of Charlotte, Huntersville, Pineville, somewhere that fits. Start expanding your search criteria so that you can find the house that fits your market. I don't know if I'm going to get this here, but I think you should also be aware of taxes. What are the taxes in the area that you're looking into? And if you have questions about that, you want to know how to find the tax rate, call me. I'd love to help you. We're going to look at your payments with your principal, your interest, your taxes, and if you have, homeowners insurance for sure, but also if you have to pay mortgage insurance or if there's homeowner association fees, we need to calculate all that in. I can't tell you how many times I've had a customer shopping for a house and then they find something, they make an offer on something that is, in their price range, but maybe the homeowners association fees kill it, or maybe they find something in the city and the tax rate kills it. So you got to figure out, we got to look at all of that. We're going to explore alternate financing options. We're going to look at all of the different ways for you to go about buying this house. A variety of mortgages are available with varying down payment and eligibility requirements. Experts know how to point at you in the right direction when it comes to exploring ways to find the best home for your situation. There may be an ideal option out there your loan officer can introduce you to. This could make a home purchase more affordable and within your financial reach over the life of your loan. So what we got to do is figure out what's the best plan for you. Is it an adjustable rate mortgage? Is it a fixed rate mortgage? Is it, I'll tell you what, 99% of the time, it's a 30-year fixed rate mortgage. But sometimes the best plan for somebody is 15-year mortgage. So we need to look at all the options. I'm going to give you the options. I'm going to give you all the information, let you make that decision. We can check and see if there's any down payment assistance, there's grants, there's gift funds. We'll find out if your loan qualifies for you to get a gift from a family member. We're going to talk about seller concessions. We'll talk about lender concessions, ways that as the lender, we can put you in an interest rate that will give you a little bit of dollars back to help pay for some of the closing costs. So there's all kinds of options. What I'd like for us to do is get all of your ducks in a row, get all of your paperwork done, figure out your credit, figure out what you can apply for, and figure out the best path forward for you. The bottom line is this: if you're concerned about the rising costs of buying a home, know you have options that can still help you achieve your dreams today. Let's talk. Give me a call. We will figure out what's best for you. And again, I am Josh with Churchill Mortgage, and I'd love to help you. 828-238-2682 is my cell, 828-238-2682, or you can schedule an appointment with me at talktojosh.net, talktojosh.net.